So, this isn't going to be for a lot of people, this message, but I'm going to give it anyway because that's what my guides told me to do. And so, I'm hearing planning ahead. And I'll tell you lately, I've been channeling a somewhat irritable older man. He's a little bit like irritable. Hey guys, again, this message is going to be for those of you who are, I know my bloodline is highborn. I know that I have ancient DNA in my system. I know that I'm high in the ranks because I feel it, right? So if you feel it, yeah, if you feel that energy and you're like, yo, she's talking facts right now, I'm just going to listen in because she's talking about DNA bloodlines, and I know that I have a powerful DNA bloodline. And so if you tuned into this, first of all, if you tuned into this title alone right here, Queen is born, highborn blood, and DNA is being returned. That's what the guides, thank you for the badge, MGL. That's what the guides wanted me to write on this title. And they said, do not worry, because those who are a part of this plan are going to watch this and they're going to hear it and they're going to say, I know what she's talking about, even though I have no clue what she's talking about. So recently, when I go outside, once again, if you think people are crazy for saying things like this, tune out right now. You're not here yet. You'll be there one day though. You'll get here. I've been going outside and at night, and I've been walking around outside at night by myself and just standing and looking up at the stars, right? And the funny thing is, I've said this to millions of people, my whole life. So I said this to people and I said, go stand outside. Thank you for the badge, Bella. I love you. I say, just go outside, just look up and do me one favor and just notice how the stars, or whatever you want to call them, planet stars, I know what they are. They're mixed in with decoy stars, right? They're in one spot. They're in literally in one spot. So you'll notice, you'll drive around, you'll be like, where the fuck did all those cluster of stars go, right? And somebody could say, well, that's that's how it is. But when stars come out, usually am I wrong, or are they not all over? Like, can you not see them on this side, on that side? They're stars. You should be able to see them from anywhere you're standing in the night, just like the moon. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? You understand what I'm saying to you? So those of you who understand, you're going to understand anyway. And sometimes when I'm giving these kinds of message, I get kind of like, I'll be like to my guides, they're not going to understand what I'm talking about. And they're like, Flo, listen to me. Just give the message as you feel it. And, we're not saying this to you for no reason. This is not coming from our ass, from our arse. So I've been lately channeling like an older man. He's not the nicest person in the world, but he means well. And he's very truthful. And he had a lot to say in the car, but I was like, I can't say this to people. And he said to me, child, you must say that. Okay. Again, I know it's weird, but I don't care. I'm just going to talk. I've been channeling this older man, and I'm hearing, I have good intentions, child. And that's what I'm hearing. It's like he wanted to say stuff that I was kind of like, I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? He was like saying, if you watch look at the last post I made. I'm singing in the beginning. That's just what was coming up. I was driving and Spirit was like, record this. And I'm like, are you serious right now? Because I was singing, right? Without recording it. And they were like, record this. And I was like, really? And then I put it to record and I rewatched it because sometimes when I'm channeling or singing, I don't know what I'm saying until after I watch it. And I'm like, what the fuck? And, he was saying in the song, he was saying, fall on your knees. The queen is being born. And he was also saying that we're fighting your mothers, your sisters, your brothers, your cousins. And I know that sounds fucked up, right? But if you want to talk about when a whole realm is being taken over, you think about the past and you look at it, and when one place wanted to take over another, because let's say this is the message, guys, I'm sorry. Let's say there was a snake king, right? I'm hearing a snake always leaves its trail. And for some of you, this is a message. This is more than just a message about star seeds and planets, hey Alma, and planets and all that. This is for you to understand. If you tune into this message, you are of the highborn. And you know what the highborn is, right? You guys know what highborn is. Oh, she's a highborn. He's, peasants, highborns. I'm not labeling people. This is what I'm hearing. So there's no such thing to me. Everybody's one, but I'm just going to say, although everyone is one, we do come in different shades of bread, I'm hearing, in our blood. So that, whatever that means. I remember watching a thing where the lady was like, different bloodlines carry different gifts, and they can work with different things to help them like do things in this world. So what I was saying, they were talking about a queen being born, and the galactic is being pressured to make a decision on something, and this is a move that they've been needing to make for a long time. And I feel like I know exactly what this is talking about. This is talking about with politics as well. They're also talking about politics, and they need you light workers to sort of. Okay, so whatever you've been healing in past lives and all that was like more self-healing, like family healing, karmic with your mother, karmic with your father, bad relationships. Now they need light workers to step up and kind of let all that stuff go. So if you have been feeling lately like, man, I feel like I need to do something that's important, I just don't know what, I can't pinpoint what, this is what it is, this is what your guys are telling you, this is what it is. And so, yeah, and it's 1155. I mean, come on now, like really, right when I just said that, I just said you've been feeling like something needs to be done, a mission needs to be completed. Your heart chakra, my crown chakra, exactly, Brie, my heart chakra, my head chakra, all the chakras, the sacral, the root, it's just been off the chain. I had to keep, last night I had to do some major clearing. There was a lot of, it's not that there was anything negative, it was just a lot of energy at once, and I was just like, please leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? It was like, again, but this is the thing, we're being asked to step forward and show ourselves, right? This is what I'm hearing, right? I do know that the veil is ultra thin. Come September, Mercury out of retro, October coming into the place, and the veil turns out real thin. Like it gets real thin to the point where it's like somebody could talk through the glass. I mean, through the looking glass, So like picture it a wall, picture styrofoam wall, not styrofoam. Picture that clear, what's that clear shit? Woo! That clear shit that you put on top of foods to keep it fresh. Picture that, and that's how thin the veil is. Oh, my crown chakra. That's how thin the veil is. And Spirit is asking us to please like understand that if you feel too much pressure and you can't, this is not like you can't do it, it's too much for you, just tell them. But they need the light workers to step up, because there's a queen being chosen, and this is coming out of my mouth without me thinking. Okay, there's a queen being chosen for something, or a queen. I'm hearing till queendom comes. You ever heard that song by that blonde girl, till queendom comes, and she sings that, and she's you could see she's like a Pleiadian or something. She's got like, she almost looks albino a little bit. She got blue eyes. You might know who I'm talking about. She sings songs like that about earth and the mother and water and stuff like that. She's very like ethereal and stuff like that. I've been looking at what's currently happening and the plans from WEF, WHO, and UN, and I know a move must be made. I'm listening. Yes, exactly. I read the cards recently. I was told by my fam reader not to do anymore because it's dangerous. Okay, it's. I've noticed something about some readers here. And, there's people that I watch sometimes, and I tune in and I try to see, like, what's going on there? Tonight is a full moon? I didn't even know that. Like, I don't see the moon. I see that moon nowhere. I don't see it. I didn't know it was a full moon. So here we go. So here I am talking about some weird ass shit that I know is coming from a space that, I'm hearing from the heavens straight up. I'm going to tell you something. With the changes that I've been seeing, not only in people and with people, but with readers specifically, that, right? Today's a new moon. Today's a Virgo new moon. That's right. I was going to say it's not a full moon. New moon, my bad. So, I've been seeing the changes in some readers and how, they're doing those love readings and these like astral readings and reading on things that are unimportant. To be quite frank with you, it's just unimportant. It's not important. And you can see I don't pick up the cards every day and do all that stuff because I could be, and I could be making money, and I could be doing this. But when my guides tell me, are we telling you to stop for a second? When my guides say wait, they mean wait. No, it's okay. It's okay. When they say wait, they mean wait. And I listen because of the energy right now. The energy. And again, Mercury's going into direct. People will start to show their ass and act funny. They're going to be acting funny. Or they were acting funny. It's either they're going to be acting funny or they were acting funny. For some of you, these people were acting funny, like towards you, against you. I'm hearing that as well. And again, a snake always leaves a trail. Listen to your words I'm hearing, I'm saying. Yeah, Kiana. And that's how I've been keeping it. To be honest with you, I only watched the one girl, Cognitive Universe, the coffee cup readings, because I don't want to know about what this guy's doing in that spirit realm, and that I'm not interested anymore. And let me tell you something, by breaking the cords from all of these extra dramas in the spirit realms and all these spirits that want to, like, you know, play I'm in love with you from a past life games. I don't have time. I got bigger, more important things to do than worry about why Johnny was in love with me in the 18th century and he almost got his head cut off for me. So now he's looking for retribution. Listen, Johnny, move on, okay? Johnny be gone. Johnny be good and Johnny be gone. Don't just go. We don't need you. I'm so love and light, but you gotta move the fuck on. And I'm gonna tell you right now, with spirit too. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, if somebody gets a reading from me, I'm gonna let you know. You're here to get to cut this cord. Like, I'm not here to, like, oh, nurture you. Your mommy wants to talk to you. I'm here to tell you your mom's telling you to move the fuck on. Because you want to hold on to spirit for so fucking long. Now you're keeping them trapped along with you. And now you're both trapped, scratching your asses in the fucking, the underworld. In the fucking, the fucking, what the fuck is that name? What is that fucking name? Purgatory. You understand? You're gonna have to start letting people go from your past. Let me tell you something. Ah, man. Oh, if I can give you my strength to just hold it for 1 second, so you could feel within your soul and go, oh my fucking God, that feels good. You know, Elena, and oh my God, thank you for the badge, my love. I love you. And if you could, I could give you my strength for a moment to show you how I don't even, like, I don't look at the past so much that if I'm walking, I don't look back to see what was there. What was there, I walked past it already. I'm looking towards what's in front of me. What's right in front of me. Not what's ahead, not what's behind, what's right in front of me. What is it that I have that you need me to be of service of right now? And when I hear, wait, don't rush, we got something for that ass, give me a second, don't do that. I don't swim when the lake is too deep. Like, I don't even swim, period. I'm going to take a boat. This way, if they say jump in the water, I'll say, I'm going to jump in for 5 minutes, but I'd like to stay dry on this boat. It is super important to understand that if you're feeling right now, like, Flo, I'm feeling like really like just good, but like drained a little bit. I'm tired, but I'm not like, okay, the weirdest combination. You know when you're really tired, but you have mad energy? You understand what I'm saying to you? Like, you're really tired, but you can't stop moving around. Like, I was up from 9 in the morning today, running around till 7, 8 o'clock, and I probably just laid down at 8 o'clock, and then I got up again. I had to go back to the stores an hour ago, and I drove around and channeled some stuff in the car and recorded some stuff and did all this, and it's like, and you're so tired, but you're trying to sleep, and the sleep's not coming because you're like, right now, I feel like, no, I'm not kidding you, I feel like I can go with someone right now and go build a house. Even though, like, my brain and my body is like, go to sleep. My body's, I want to be like building something, doing something. I don't want to waste the time of this wonderful energy that has just appeared in my life at this current moment. And another thing, we have, I just saw energy like right there. And another thing, we have a lot of progression happening is what I'm hearing in this the Fourth Reich. I'm hearing that. I don't know what that's about, but like the Fourth Reich or the Fourth Reich. I'm hearing that, okay? Getting surgery. I barely been resting. I'm all over the place and hardly had anyone to help me with everything. I could hardly move. Okay, Lithacia. Lathalicia. Whoa, that sounds like a highborn's name, actually. Lathalicia. Did I get it right? Okay. Lathalicia, darling. I must tell you right now. You gotta get some rest, right? Gotta get some rest because I had the surgery. I didn't rest. I didn't do the fucking, what do you call those? I can't think of words right now. Words, they're not coming to me. The the knee surgery, and I didn't do the physical therapy, and now I'm like, Alicia. Okay, well, Alicia sounds nice too. So, I didn't rest and do that, and I'm not fully healed, but I'm still working with my guides to heal that, doing astral surgery as I sleep. I asked them to come hither and do the astral surgeries. And there's been a lot of, I'm hearing the word disappointments either from other people or from how you're feeling, like with people right now. You understand? I love you too. It's either been disappointment from people or just feeling disappointed with people. And I'm going to tell you something. A couple of days ago, I dropped a $100 bill and I just hoped whomever picked it up needed it. That's great because I dropped a $20 bill and I said the same thing. Somebody must really need this right now because, I don't drop money. I'm very careful. I watch. I put it in my purse or whatever. But that day was like a ditzy day for me. I dropped the $20 scratch off. I dropped $20. Like, I was like, God damn, what's going on? And some young guy. I was going to walk back into Stop and Shop, and then I was like, where the fuck is the scratch off? Like, I wasn't looking for a heart. I was just like, where the fuck did it go? And I'm standing there. He's like, is this yours? And I was like, uh-huh. And he gave me the scratch off, and I was like, he's cute. Like, maybe that was my guides trying to say, ask him on a date or something. And I'm like, come on, boy. You bugging for that. I'm asking him on a date. What? Because today, you got to quote the men. You got to quote men. You've got to quote them because they're not quoting us anymore. They're just texting us, what's good? You up? Like, No, I'm asleep, motherfucker. I'm asleep. You up? No, I'm asleep. I'm sleeping. What about tomorrow? I'm sleeping for the next 10 days. Like, not just sleeping. I took medicine. I'm sleeping. Fuck out of here with these bitch ass motherfuckers. It's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment. I can't. Where have all the cowboys gone? I'm watching the Game of Thrones. I'm keeping up with the Kardashians. I'm watching Game of Thrones right now. It's funny because I catch up on all the shows that were good. Then I watch them now, except for like Peaky Blinders and all that. That was my shit. I wish they had more, but they finished it and I was so mad. Peaky Blinders, The Sandman, fucking amazing show. Nurse Jackie, incredible. The Sopranos. I just finished watching all these shows. Now I'm watching Game of Thrones. I'm on like season 3, and Daenerys. I kept getting this message from Spirit. You see Daenerys, the mother of the dragons. I don't know if you've ever seen Game of Thrones. You gotta have a lot of patience to watch. There's a lot of storylines at once, but I go more for the Daenerys storyline and the Queen of Joffrey, the dick, and his mother who's sleeping with her brother. Those two are the most interesting. The rest of them, I'm like, all right, fast forward. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to pray and I feel better ASAP. I was throwing up an hour ago. You will. That was me the first day, throwing up. Another thing, they are putting something in the air. They were saying something about a second wave, right? If you've already gotten a chest cold, you don't feel good, you have infection in the chest, in your lungs, like especially if you have something here in the chest area and you're like, oh, it hurts, like when you swallow, it hurts. I was put on antibiotics and prednisone, and I have an inhaler right here too, and it's working good for me. Did they give you that stuff, Alma? Did they give you that stuff, Porcelain? Because it works. I mean, it's making me a little dizzy. Like the pump is making me a little bit like dizzy, but it's okay. this is what I'm saying to you. This is the next part of your life right now. Believe me when I tell you, this is your guides right now. Wheel of Time. I seen some of it. I didn't get too into it because I was watching with my daughter and she kept like pausing it. But I will watch that because that was supposed to be a good one too. And Oprah's in that. So you know they're telling the truth in there. Just watch every Marvel movie ever if you want to know what's going on in the galactic, in the universe. I am so serious, okay? The one with all the different beings from different planets that come down. What is that one called? With Angelina Jolie and the Indian guy and all that stuff. Nothing's coming to me just like that, but I can explain. You know what I'm talking about. It's with they land the spaceship on the water and the kid's right there, and then she like saves his life, and she comes in and she gives him a knife, and then she, you know what I'm saying? And in that movie, they come from, this is what I'm trying to show you right now. This is what I'm feeling's happening right now, and they're doing it under the guises of like by themselves, but the governmental, Eternals. Thank you, High Design. Thank you. Eternals, because this is what I'm trying to tell you. Shit like that is taking place. And I know people are like, those are just movies, Flo. Shut up. Like, no, please. Shut the fuck up. Because they're not just movies. Those are depictions of what took place and what is taking place and what is going to take place. Okay? Don't tell me. Because when I see those movies and I see them bitches getting off the ship and they're like, oh, I am here from the fourth right now. I'm like, no, that's me right there. That is literally me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like shooting people with my air hands and shit like that. Don't tell me. Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, Thanos wiping out half the population. Come on, guys. Watch the movies. Yeah, every Marvel movie ever. Have you ever seen Black Widow? Do you know what the beginning? It's talking about Project Monarch, the Butterfly Project, where they go, all the missing children, millions of missing young women, kids missing every year, boys too, but women too, because they use them as honey traps, and so they raise them up to be their little programmed mind member, and they're all programmed, and then in the end she gives them the red thing and they all wake up from their delusion and they're like, what the fuck, I've been working for this asshole who's the eye in the sky, and it's called the red sky, and he lives in this place in the sky that controls every government and everything ever. And then what they do is they set them up with children, make them do pedophilic things, and then they threaten them later, if you don't do what I say, the world's gonna see you fucking a little boy in the ass. Do you hear me? I just don't understand why people cannot get this concept through their head that this is what takes place. Just like we've had, let me just say this too. The guy from the B2K guy, the kid from B2K, the one, he's got a little bit, you know what I'm talking about, the kid from B2K, he came out, he was like, they forced us to have sexual interactions with them, and they filmed it, and then when we didn't do what they told us to do, they threatened us. Like, what's his name? Corey Field. He did the movie Lean on Me. Like Nickelodeon, all the little kids, if you ever watch, he would, the pervert guy, he would have them all put their feet, they would do stuff with their feet, like, you know, a lot of things with their feet. You never saw none of that? You never saw none of that? On Nickelodeon, they would have all the girls on iCarly, and they had like these weird things where they did feet stuff because he had a foot fetish. Ugh. You know, this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're doing. I believe them too. Listen to me. Like Dave Chappelle said, the worst thing to do is call somebody crazy, because it dehumanizes them and it makes them, you think of them as crazy, and now they're worthless and valueless. These people are not crazy. Maybe their environment's just a little sick. Okay? So this is what we're going to be, I'm hearing what we're going to be getting rid of soon. Listen to me. When I told you guys I had that dream, and this was the click in my head just now. Remember last year, like 6 months ago, do you remember, does anybody remember when I did a channeling and I said, I had a dream that I was walking through this town and there was a spaceship up in the sky. My heart chakra. If anybody else's heart chakra or crown chakra hit you right now, please let me know right now, or you get like heat here or a pinch on your head. And I told you that I had a dream. Hi, Rennie. And yeah, exactly. Now I can come. I could actually drive. I had a dream that during the October time that these kids were coming out of a spaceship, the missing children, that's what they told me. And they all had Halloween costumes on, which is telling me that it's going to happen around Halloween. Whatever's coming, it's going to be towards Halloween. Either we're going to see it or we're not going to. I'm hearing most of us are not going to see it, but there's going to be something coming out about the missing children and with the government, because all the other guys, I'm getting hit in the head so hard right now. I know. I had a dream of alien invasion about 2 weeks ago. Heart went ba-boom. I remember. Yes, I remember this. And please mark my fucking words right now, because there was guys in suits, in black suits, and these kids. I'm getting emotional. These kids were coming out. It's emotional. Whatever it is, it's gonna be emotional. These kids are coming out of the thing, and I'm looking at the kids, and they're coming down, and they're taking all these government dudes back up, and I'm like, what's going on? And she was like, the little girl looked at me. She looked at me, and she looked at him like, they did this to us. I don't cry for no reason. Okay. So when I was just, I'm sorry, I know you guys think I'm crazy, but I'm crying because humanity will get all mad about immigrants coming into their country, and the government and police and race and all that, but they don't see that the problem that we have most of all is what is happening to our children. I'm gonna say it. I don't give a fuck. I never talk about this stuff. Do you think the kids are genetically modified? The aliens to enlighten us, or some other bad stuff? Yeah, I know. Honestly, porcelain, and I'm saying porcelain so people could know I'm answering you. I think that what it is those kids this is what I'm hearing, those kids that were kidnapped, I'm hearing it straight up, kidnapped, taken up by government associates is what I'm hearing, are gonna find a way to rebel and escape, because that's what you're training for. We're training for. You listen to me. We're training for. I know this is hard to believe, you guys, but when Spirit shows me in a dream and I'm practicing for a galactic battle, they're giving me the hardest task. They're like, you can do it. And I'm like, I'll do it. They put me in this like jet. You know how you know I'm lying? Because I tell you the same dreams, same thing over and over again. Nobody's memory is that great. I don't care how much knotweed you don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much knotweed you don't smoke. That was funny. I'm so petty. I'm just kidding. But no, that was funny. But yeah, I say the same things. You get emotional because you're feeling it. When I'm channeling, if I start crying, just know that emotion is coming from, first of all, the fact that I've experienced it and I've fought for it, and it pisses me the fuck off because I've seen us on ships and we were battling the other people and we didn't want to fight each other. But we had to because of our political beliefs and standstill. And it's so dumb because the overlords that are overseeing our undercurrent is taking control over us, and we're not standing up for each other because of race and politics and religion, and that's what's dividing us. And when we say we are one, it doesn't mean you're all the same people. No, we're all cut from the same cloth, the same source. We've been tricked. Because, first of all, we have been given original bodies and looks because God, the universe, whoever the creator of that and our creation, ourselves, we want it to look that way. I want to be there. I want to be black when I go down there. I want to be white. I want to have gray hairs one day and be beautiful and find myself beautiful. And I want to go through tragedy and I want to go through that. And then while we were down here, we knew that we were one, but then while we were down here, what happened was they programmed the hell out of us to make us all start hating each other for our originality, which was supposed to be the most beautiful thing about humanity. We're supposed to walk around and go, wow, that's so beautiful. I want to try that. And then when you do, you know, N lover, or you white lover, or you speak, or you Dominican. Why? Why are you letting them do this to you? When will you see that it's not them? It's not us against us. It's us against them. And when I say us against them, I'm not saying we're going to war, we're going to battle. But when it's time, are you going to defend the I don't want to say reptilians at this point. I'm going to tell you why. Because people are like, reptilians are taking over. They're controlling. Yes, but humanity's allowing them to. Because if there would just be like 1,000 brave humans, I don't care how scared, if they told you they were going to shove their alien fingers up your ass and their shit was made of a blade. One says no, the other one says, I know too, me too. And then nobody does it. Wouldn't you all just rather destroy us than have us slowly destroy ourselves, live in an illusion of false happiness, and then in the end, destroy each other anyway because you're all so fucking dumb you can't see through the fact that you're being controlled by a higher Lord. Your gods, your Allahs, and your Jesuses, and your all that, which I'm just saying. I'm not saying they're bad gods. What I'm saying is, the ones that tell you to hate each other and to do this and to do that and to do that and have you procreating and creating babies, they're only doing that to get ready for a big ass war later on. And best believe when I tell you, the religion is going to take people out like crazy. And those people who don't believe in religion that are like spiritual and they're one, they're going to have to stay together because we're going to be looked at as the crazy, like before, burned at the stake for fucking knowing the truth. You're going to lose followers. You're going to lose viewers. That's the point here. I want to tell you something that nobody else has the bravery or the fucking balls or the gonads to tell you. You are a part of this. It's not a battle like that. It's a battle like spiritually. You are a part of this. And you are powerful. And the reason why I over and over say you're powerful, you're powerful. Ask my friend, ask Alina, ask my friend Porcelain. We're actually legit friends. What do I always say to her every time? You're fucking powerful. And people might be like, whatever. And when I say it, I mean it. That's the difference between me and other people. And then today I had a moment in the car where I'm like, this is what's happening to the youngsters. Do you know, I didn't know. I'm going to say this. The empaths will understand. I don't care who else watches this and goes, oh, look at this stupid bitch. She's a hater. I don't care. I didn't know that girl. This is not an attack on her. Please understand me that this is not her. This is her entities controlling her. I didn't know who that girl Big Red was or whatever. What the fuck is her name? Big Red, redhead. I don't know what the fuck. Red vagina. You know, the one who's like, I never even heard this song on my daughter. My booty hole's brown, my pussy hole pink. I'm sick. Yeah, your booty hole's brown, bitch, because you probably still got shit at the end of it. I'm not talking about her personally. Don't get mad. Flo is coming for rappers, and no, I'm not. I'm not. Nobody's gonna put me on Shade, World Hip Hop Shade, whatever these fucking blogs are that they got no fucking life. They gotta watch when somebody takes a shit and tell everybody about it. Today, the star from VH1's Love and Hip Hop took a shit. It was a big one. That's gonna be that. That's where we're degrading to. That's where we're degrading to. Sexy Red. Yeah, real sexy. That's what we're degrading to the point where people are gonna want to watch celebrities color shit in the morning. And I don't have nothing against her as a person. I don't know her. But it's the representation for me. I heard that song by accident. I was scrolling through Instagram because when I tell you guys, I go on Instagram for this. Funny videos, spiritual videos. Sometimes I go through people's personal pages that follow me or that I know, and I look and I'm like, oh, how cute. Like, a lot of people will see that I like their pictures when I pass it because that's just how I am, because I like to support people even if it's just one fucking like, right? And then I watched it by accident, and it wasn't by accident because nothing is by coincidence. Spirit had me watch it, and I cried. I fucking Cried. I cried. Tears came out my fucking eyes. Do you understand me when I tell you tears came out my eyes? And you could be like, why, Flo? It's just music. It's not that serious. It's not just music. It's just music. But that's a representation of who our kids are today. Come on. I'm not talking about some of them. I'm talking about all teenagers today. Bro, you wildin'. Bro, you an app. They all talk the same. They absolutely have no clarity of vocabulary left. You know the movie Idiocracy? Have you ever seen it? That's where we're headed to if we don't stop. You know when they walk into Starbucks? Watch the movie Idiocracy. Let me put it down for you. Idiocracy. And then they pick like a wrestler as a president. It's insane. You have to see it. Watch the movie Idiocracy if you have not seen it. The music influenced people more. Why do you think people like, let me explain something to you. Why do you think people like Tori Kelly, people like Elena, why do you think they can't make music today? Like really get out there and make music. Because the music they want to make doesn't talk about their pussy and their assholes and their titties and their, I fuck so good and girl, please. Okay, sweetie. The amount of times these people talk about how good their pussy is, I can guarantee you it's trash. I can just read people's energy and I'm like, trash. Like, I'm sorry, love and light. I don't have nothing against nobody, but like Cardi B, Nicki, all of these rappers, I look at when they're like, my pussy good, my pussy wet. I'm like, your pussy's nasty. That's what it is. Listen, stop playing me. Stop playing with him, Barbie. Like, please stop it. No. You could be like, oh, Flo, I'm sure. No, you don't hear me rocking that shit in my car. What the fuck I look like? There's one song that I love because me and my daughter sing it together. That's my best friend. She a real bad bitch. Got her own money. And I feel like she's not saying nothing disrespectful in that. So, the part when she talks about all the rich ass boy want to fuck on us, I always go blah blah blah. My daughter's like, Mom, for real? I'm like, you don't need to hear them. I go blah 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 when they say dirty stuff. They don't want to hear the poetry. They want to hear the I'm a vagina and that's all I'm good for. Hey, good, bye. I lost people easily. They just flying out the door, but that's okay. When I talk about a queen is born, a high-born queen is stepping up to accept her blood DNA. I know because I'm related to her, whoever she is. I can't sit here and say I'm... Maybe I can. I don't know. But what I can tell you is, like, I don't want to sit here with the ego and be like, I am that queen. What I will say is I am a queen in my own right, but I know that I'm connected to that bloodline. Whoever it is that they're picking for this, she is very rare. And I could say I'm rare, I'm amazing, but this is the type of woman that even all of us here would not mind bowing down to. Like, we'd be like, I got you. She'd be like, no bowing here. We don't bow here. She's going to say that shit just like that. And I'm like, Ashkash, Ashkash, Kabash, Ashkash, Bagash. You know what I'm saying? And I will do it. I'll eat her pussy too. I don't care. I don't care. Like, you're queen. Would you like me to eat your vagina tonight? No? Okay. But anyway. And like Doja Cat, although she's first of all, she's Illyrian, so that's the cat people. So don't get it twisted. The cat people are disappointed that she's representing the dark forces because the industry made her do it though. It's not that they made her do it. They used and abused her, and then she's coming out subliminally telling you guys, whether you think she's a demon or not, or she has demons, she's trying to show you in your face, this is what the industry does to us. This is what it did to me. You hear me? Listen to me. When I say these people, they want to be famous so bad. I'm not talking about those of you who have real dreams. You want to do fame stuff. You want to, have your own show, do all that stuff. Because I want to have my own show, but I want to heal people on it. Okay? And I'm going to start small. I'm going to start my own show on Instagram. And I don't care how big or small it stays. This is my dream and I'm going to do it. But I'm not talking about you guys who want to... What do you think about 923? Okay, William, we were just talking about some crazy shit. I think you might need to rewatch some of this because I'm hearing a snake leaves a trail. And you know how to play that game very well, and you are the chess piece in that chessboard. And just let me tell you, when it comes to the pieces coming close to you, make sure you knock them down before you let them pass you, because some of these people around you are going to act like they're your best friends. I'm your best friend. I'm William. You're so cool. Because now you're like, you know, in your bag or whatever. I post one video of me with money. You know I don't do shit like that. You know why I did it? Because I'm tired of people sleeping on me, to be honest with you. And plus, I'm just letting people know, like, I'm manifesting, bitch. That's what I'm doing right now. And you know, another thing was when I posted that, I noticed a couple of people hit me up after that. Dudes from the past, like, how you doing? You look good. No, that money look good, you broke motherfucker. And unlike other people, I invest in my future. She does crazy stuff to bring attention to a message, unlike other people who do it because they're really, truly in it. She's showing you to bring attention to it, and she's pretending like it's her. Doja Cat is a very intelligent woman. She's Illyrian. She's of the cat people. I'm going to tell you right now, go Google Illyrian faces, cat people from a different planet, and then put her face next to it. You ever seen her body, the way she moves? She moves like a fucking cat. Because when she named herself Doja Cat, she intentionally did not know she was Illyrian at that time. But then, throughout the times when she showed up to the premiere with a cat face, don't think she's not getting visitations from them in her dreams, and they're not telling her, show people what it is. And sometimes you have to play the dark in order to help people figure out the shit that's going on. There's smart people in the industry that use the darkness and for their own advantage to help other people. And then there's people who get sucked into the darkness, end up liking it, and stay there, and they don't leave. Hi, Variety. How are you? So like I said, these people, this is the message. I'm going to leave it at this because I really want to, yeah, the Met Gala sent me. It sent me, but at the same time, I was like, didn't I say that before she wore that cat outfit? What did I say to you guys? What did I say? Those of you who really be fucking with me. What did I say? I said Doja Cat is one of the cat people. She's one of the cat people. And she's one of them, like their family, the Lyrans are half cat, half human. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. I love you. Yeah, I feel like she's trolling the hell out of us. It's not about trolling. She's trying to show people. This is why they get you, because this stuff scares you. This is not real. You heard her say it before. I'm playing out all your fears. She's trying to tell you this shit ain't real unless you want it to be real. And they play the devil's coming after you, so you could be afraid of it. So later on, when the devil shows up at your door, you're like, I'm scared. That's why people don't want to do tarot readings and spiritual stuff. It's scary. I'm going to be talking to evil people. Yeah, you might, if you're dumb enough not to be able to tell when a negative entity is near you and a positive one. Why do you think I hold off on reading so much? So I'm like, right now, I'm not feeling the light talking too much. They're busy. They're very busy doing shit in the other planets. They don't have time to be coming to your tarot reading to tell you an answer. I just got heat in the crown chakra. Even your family members, if they're of the light, they're not wasting their time right now talking to tarot readers. Go watch some tarot readers. Go, please. Please, I could name a person for you right now. Go watch that bitch's last 10 readings. She's angry, hateful, bitter, always yelling at her fucking animals. The entities are revealing themselves through these readers because these people think that, I forget what you said, but I think it was Illyrian, so I got to go back and listen for our first main reading we did. Yeah, Syrian and Illyrian, I told you that. And Pleiadian for the Targettans. I'm hearing Aster, Astar. Is that a real star? I don't know. But what I'm going to tell you right now is they're choosing. When I go outside and I look at all of the cluster of ships in one space, you got a little time, go outside. Just do this. Look up and just watch the ships, and you'll be like, those are stars. And then you look up and all of a sudden you see them moving, because you have to see it. You can't just be like, oh, it's moving because my eyes are moving. I mean, do your eyes do this? I don't know, because mine don't. Mine do. I have a Care Bear stare. You know what I'm saying? Astar. I'm gonna look it up. Look it up because that's what I just heard. Okay. And another thing, I'm gonna say this because my friend is in here. So my friend Porcelain, I'm not gonna say her whole business, but something big happened to her after. I'm not kidding you. I have to say it because sometimes I don't even believe in my own powers. I stood outside and prayed for her for 10 minutes when she told me there was something going on with her body. She wasn't feeling good. And I prayed for her for 10 minutes and the lights just flickered right there, okay? And all of a sudden we start talking again. All of a sudden, the past 2 days, yo, hey, I know you hear me. No, I don't hear you. I'm deaf. I don't hear you. You know what I'm saying? And what I say is like a couple of times, like, listen, I'm going to tell you a family member, right? She was like, did you pray for me or do something? I'm like, why? She goes, because, bitch, I feel like everything is just like my whole eyes are being open and I'm seeing everything. And I did. I wrote something on a pillowcase for her and put it in a crystal, wrapped it in a cloth, and I put it on her bed. It was all about positive shit. It's for her to break free from the spells. Listen to me. I said break free from the spells and everyone who's got you under them. A little while later, whole life is changing, everything. And I'm like, that's not a bad thing. It looks like a bad thing. It's like somebody could be like, you fucked my life up. I wanted to be with them. I know you did, but it's okay. Wait a year from now. You'll thank me. Just give me a year. I'll be the bad guy for a little bit. You could think I'm this evil person who doesn't want you to be happy. No, I want you to be happy. But if I'm your friend or I'm your family and I love you, I'm going to tell you, you're under a spell. You need to break free. And they might look at me like, bitch, how the fuck are you talking to? I'll be like, listen to me. And some people might even stop talking to me because of it. I've had family members not talk to me after that. But then all of a sudden, a year later, guess who's writing me letters? Thank you so much for whatever you did. I'm just going to say. So when you feel that with somebody, if it's not your ego talking, tell them how you feel. Real friends who love you, love your children, love your life, they're going to be honest with you just like I want you to be honest with me. And I'm not going to be like, you shouldn't tell me what to do. I'm going to say, I would say I want to learn this lesson for myself. It's going to be a hard one, but I'll learn it. And I know that you want to help me right now, but I think I need to learn this lesson. But other than that, thank you for telling me. Is my mother-in-law okay? I'm hearing something about no, but I don't know if that means no, she's not okay, or like you can't trust her maybe. I don't know. I'm sorry. That's what came up. And I'm not sorry, because that's what I'm hearing. Something about not being able to trust. Something there. I don't know what that means for you. Yeah. Can you please tell me what a white butterfly means? It shows up no matter what I am. Yes. Whenever I'm going through a huge transition, a brand new beginning. I'm talking brand new, like my whole life's about to change. And the light just shut off when I said that. Whenever I'm going through a brand new change, white butterflies show up in front of my car no matter where I am. I could be driving 40 miles an hour and one passes me. It happens every time. So there's a big change. That means that you're changing something big. You are really going, I'm hearing, stepping into a whole new beginning. You're the cocoon. You're the butterfly in the cocoon. And you're coming out a better person for it. Something about releasing all these people that you knew that you needed to release them, whoever they are, whatever this is. And Spirit's telling you it's time. Been feeling that, and it makes me nervous. Okay, so just keep, stand your guard. Sleep with 2 eyes open. You know what I mean? Like, those of you who know, I'm seeking healing. Will I ever find happiness? 1,000,000% Mo and Mayo. Give it a little time. In the midst of darkness, the light shall reveal itself to you. So when you're feeling like you're going through a lot of shit, that's a good thing, because I'm going to tell you why that's a good thing. If you are going through bad things, you're not. This is going to bring you to your spiritual awakening. Some of us, like me, for instance, need to get smacked real hard with the stupid stick before we can realize how powerful we are. We have to go through the worst of the worst, the shittiest of the shittiest, be around the most disgusting people, live the most disgusting life, do the worst things ever, betrayal, treachery, treason, high treason, all of it, before we can wake up to that. She was screaming prayers this morning. You better whisper yours then. She's screaming prayers. Go in the other room and say, I protect myself from all spells that are being casted knowingly or unknowingly. I protect my body and my spirit and my aura from all prayers that are casting spells knowingly or unknowingly. And protect yourself from it, cover yourself with the white light, and no matter what anybody's saying or doing, don't, it's not your problem. Let them do their own thing. Don't try to give her advice and tell her this and then tell you that. You're welcome, Mom. How do we learn to channel your power? So channeling for me started coming after the tarot readings, and I got a little comfortable with it, and then I would lay down and practice. Like I would close my eyes, go into deep meditation. You have to do it for like an hour and a half, you guys. I know a lot of people, hey Lawrence, a lot of people, I don't got time to meditate for an hour. Okay, so right before you go to bed, put on some meditation music, lay there, close your eyes, and just allow your body to go into REM state. And while you're going in between REM state and full on sleep, you're gonna hear stuff. You're gonna hear conversations, people talking. Really tune in and listen. I hear people's full-blown conversations. Robert is going to the park, and I'm like, what is going on right now? I'm picking up full-blown conversations. What I feel is on the way to that second realm, the spirit realm, on the way there, I'm hearing all the conversations as I go deep into the portal of the realms of enlightenment and awakening. And I will do a channeling for you guys, because that's where my guides have been trying to lead me to. If you're not weirded out by it, watch the last video I posted. It's weird. I'm singing, and I don't know. I'm hearing fall on your knees. Oh, get your asses beat. Like, I don't know why. That's what Spirit had me say. Because they want people to stop. You know, there's something taking place, and it's gonna be. This will be an everlasting love for you. I'm so glad you find your love. You know, and I'm not mad. You know what I mean? I'm hearing that. And again, you're breaking free from all these entity attachments that were obsessed with you. When I say obsessed, like, ew. All right, it's cute. Be in love with me, you know, tell me I'm beautiful, say I'm the moon, the stars, and the sun to you. But like, obsession is another level. I don't deal with obsession. I don't like obsession. And anybody who comes at me with obsession, gotta go that way. Go. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We don't do obsession, jealousy, envy. All that is low vibrational. I don't do those words. If I tell you about somebody, if I come to you right now as my friend, be like, yo, bitch, listen to me. I'm telling you, know that bitch that I was, I see something, there's this, da, 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 da. I am telling you because you're being warned. Stay the fuck from, stay far the fuck from this bitch. Don't ever, in my blood, in my heart, jealousy? No. And if it happens, I check myself real quick. Because sometimes you can feel a little bit of beep, jealousy, and you're like you come out of it. Okay, guys, I love you, and I'm gonna go, but just listen to me. Your powers are increasing. Okay, your intuition is increasing. It's getting so easy that you can, you could be taking a test for the most important study for school in your life, and your intuition is going to be on point. You could get the answers just by listening. So please pay attention, because right now you are being guided to the highest level of the entrance into the waves of star energy of power, light, love. Manifestation is very high. I love you too, Chase. Manifestation is very high, so keep your thoughts positive, please, for your own sake. And again, if you can, watch that video I posted last. That's the old man I was channeling. He's, like I said, he sounds like a bitter old man, but his intentions are good and he's got some wise information. I'm just trying to teach him that we can't talk to people like that. You're stupid, because he says you're stupid several times in that channeling session, but also because he's right. You know what I'm saying? He's right. So I just have to find a way to like work with the energy that I channel to understand that I don't like to put people down and make them feel like shit. So we have to find a new way to do this. You know what I mean? In a nicer way. And they'll work with it and just give it time. And I'll do a channeling session for you guys for a limited amount of people. I'll do a channeling session, and then I'll show you how I'm doing it. I just release and let go, and I'm not afraid of what comes through, because it's just channeling. It's just a message. You know what I mean? Are fairies real? So Kitty, I'm gonna tell you about fairies. And I used to be like, man, fairies, okay. And gnomes and like elves, 100%. I went to visit my friend in upstate New York, where I live, but she's a little further, and it's this place that she lives in. Let's just say when the Germans were when the Nazis were taking over the Germans that did not want to hurt people and hurt the Jewish people, they didn't want to be in a war, they all escaped to these neck of the woods where she lives at right now. And it's a very ethereal, magical place. And when we were there, and I slept in the room, and she's surrounded by woods, my body was vibrating so much I thought I was going to come off the bed. And when we went to outside the next day, I looked at the tree and they were shooting guns, and I turned to them and I said, "Can guys stop shooting the trees?" And she goes, "Why?" I said, "I just heard a little voice say, 'Please don't shoot my tree, please don't shoot my home.'" I heard like a little fairy voice saying, "Please stop, don't shoot my home." Like she sounded so sweet and innocent. And so I couldn't shoot the gun. I ended up saying, "I'm gonna shoot in the air, everybody move out of the way." I screamed out to spirit and I was like, "I just want to try it once," and I did it. And it went through the air, and somebody said, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." They sounded like little, oh my gosh, little fairies. I know that sounds crazy, but it's not, okay? It's not crazy. This is just what I heard and what I saw, and I believe strongly that there are magical creatures all over this earth. That's why we have to be extremely respectful to those and that and everything which feels right to us, okay? I love you. I just want to get this title and I'll mess it up. A queen is born, highborn blood, and DNA is being returned. Okay, guys. I love you guys. Please go to bed tonight. Try to meditate. Get deep into a meditation. Protect your energy with love and light before you go into these deep meditations, just so that you feel protected and safe, and that only information that's for your highest good will come through. So you close your eyes, you play your music, relax, put some eye mask on, and just focus on the love, the light, messages, and ask that your aura and your body is protected. I promise you, I keep saying this, but when the time is right this week, I'm going to make a video guiding you through your deepest, most powerful meditations, because that's another thing Spirit's been leading me to, saying you can help people transform their lives just by a meditation video. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. All right, guys, I love you guys. You guys have a good night. My love to your love. Together we are abundant. We are great, we are powerful, we are beautiful, we are kings, queens, and gods, and lords, and witches, and wizards, and we all are here just doing what we need to do for our highest good. And on whatever mission you think you want to go on and you're ready, just say, "I'm ready to work my purpose. Please guide me and I shall follow." You can't keep questioning when Spirit tells you you're powerful. You can't be like, "That's crazy. I'm just thinking." Now, if a voice starts talking like, "You're powerful, take over this person," we're talking other things. But if they're like, "You're powerful, you can do so much, you can heal people with this, you can do that, you have the power to heal people with your hands or your voice," and you think you're crazy, that's where you have to change that. You are not crazy. You are just powerful. And it's too hard to believe, but try to believe when you hear that you are magical. Everything you're going through is going to lead you to greatness, even if you're going through shit. And a lot of you are not going to be going through nothing bad this next 4 months. Get ready for a brand new life and a brand new wife. Okay? I'm being dead serious. I love you. I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. My highborn blood DNAs, my bloodline of the ancient raptors of light and love that are here to protect and serve humanity, and all the while enjoy their own human experience. But remember what I said about the October and the children and the Halloween and the government and all that. Just, if you hear stuff like that during Halloween or you see something, please tell me, let me know, because I don't watch the news, okay? I love you guys. Love and light to you. Love and light to you. Namaste means I bow down to you, and namaste, okay? I bow down to you. I humble myself before you. I don't really say it because it's like now everybody uses it too much, like, okay, bitch. But namaste, all right? I love you guys. You guys have a lovely night, a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow. Get yourself some rest, and I love you. I love you guys. Bye, warriors. I love you. I love you. You're the best. I love you. Good night, Danny. I love you guys, my children. Bye, guys.